Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel ChriskaYoga. In today's video, we will be doing a Hatha yoga class for beginners for relaxation. This is a very gentle, relaxing yoga sequence, perfect for beginners or yogis of any level if you're looking to get back to the basics and just do a calming, relaxing yoga sequence. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell below this video. I would love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of this community. So if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started.
So begin in Sukhasana or easy pose, sitting on the ground. Cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, bring your hands to your legs, close your eyes. Sit up tall on the two sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis. Spread your shoulders wide apart, soften your front ribs in towards each other. Begin to deepen your breath. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Begin to draw your attention to your inhales and your exhales. Remain here for a few moments as you focus on your breath. If another thought comes into your mind, as soon as you notice that the thought is there, gently send it off to the side without judgment or criticism towards yourself. Just gently put it to the side and bring the focus back to the breath. Do that as many times as you need and remain here. And slowly come to open your eyes. On an inhale, raise your arms all the way up. And on an exhale, twist your upper body to the right. Bring your left hand to your right knee, your right arm behind you. Take one more inhale and use your arms to help you lengthen the spine up taller. And on an exhale, twist to the right. Looking as far behind you as you can. Remain here. Remain even on the ground with your sits bones. And breathe. Slowly come back to center, reach your arms all the way up, and twist in the opposite direction. Take one more inhale here, use your hands to help you lengthen your spine. Take another exhale, twist around to the left. Remain even on the ground, breathe in your twist. Slowly unwind, come back to the center. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine once more, and on your exhale, fold your torso forward in your easy pose. Reach your arms as far forward as you can. Keep as much length in your spine as you can. Look down towards the floor. You can close your eyes if you would like to. Begin to deepen your breath and hold here. Slowly walk yourself up out of your forward fold, and we'll come to the hands and knees briefly for a child's pose. Touch your big toes together behind you, separate your knees apart. Sit your hips onto your heels and then bring your forehead to the ground and reach your arms out in front of you for a child's pose. As you're here in child's pose, relax your legs, relax your back, relax your spine, your arms and shoulders. Breathe here. Come up onto your hands and your knees and step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Bring the knee directly above the ankle on the right side, toes pointed forward. Remain here with your back knee on the floor, stretching the front of your left quad, the front of your left hip, softening the right hip into flexion. Looking down, have your hands planted on the ground and hold here. Bring it onto hands and knees, and we'll take that sequence on the other side. From here, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Your knee is above your ankle, toes pointed forward, the back leg is on the diagonal, knee on the floor. Have your hands framing your left foot on the ground, looking down, and hold here. And from here, bring your legs parallel underneath your hips, shins on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. And then from here, walk your hands forward and then bring your forehead to the floor, sliding your hands forward even further. Your back is coming into a slight arch here, sinking your chest towards the floor. Open your armpits towards the ground. Hips are reaching up towards the ceiling, and remain here. And from here, come to sitting on the ground. Stretch your legs out to the side. Keep your feet flexed and your toes up towards the ceiling, knees up towards the ceiling as well, and remain even on both of your sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, and avoid sitting on top of your tailbone. So if you're overly rounding your spine and sitting on your tailbone, tilt your pelvis forward slightly, and if you need to lift your hips up and use a blanket underneath your hips, you can do so to help you sit on your sits bones as opposed to your tailbone. Once you find your extended angle pose on the ground, take an inhale and lengthen your spine, and on your exhale, come to a forward fold. Walk your hands forward any amount that you can. Keep them stretching out in front of you, looking down towards the floor. Once again, avoid overly rounding your spine, so keep as much length in your back as you can. Looking down here and breathing deeply. Remain in your forward fold and walk your hands over to frame your right foot, coming into a twist, and remain even on both sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, looking down towards the right leg, and hold. From here, turn your torso to face the center. Reach your right hand to the top of your right leg. Reach your left arm up and over on the diagonal, looking up towards the ceiling, and hold here. Slowly come up and come to the other side. Bring your left hand to your left leg, your right arm up and over on the diagonal, looking up towards the ceiling, and hold here. From here, slowly turn to face your left leg. Have your hands framing the leg, looking down. Remain even on the ground with both sits bones, and hold here. Slowly make your way up out of your forward fold. Come back to center and come to lying on the ground. Hug both of your legs in towards your chest, holding onto the shins, flexing your feet, softening your hip sockets, breathing into the glutes and the hamstrings, the low back, and hold. From here, release your hands from your legs, and we'll take our Shavasana. Straighten your legs out onto the ground. Separate your legs apart and relax them completely. Have your hands down by your sides and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. Begin to come back to your breath. Deepening the breath and breathing through the nose. Begin to focus your attention on your breath, as we did at the beginning of the class. Drawing the attention inward, focusing on the breath, and allowing the thoughts to pass through your mind without judgment or criticism and without negativity of any kind. Just allowing the thoughts to come in and out as you remain here and focus on the breath. Bring some slight motion back into your limbs and your hands and your feet. Gentle, slow movement. When you're ready, roll onto the right side of your body, bending your legs, resting there with your arm underneath your head for support. Pressing yourself up to a seated position, cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, sitting up tall. Breathing deeply, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a moment of gratitude for yourself for taking the time out of your day to practice yoga, to do what you need to do to be healthy, to focus on yourself, and to relax. And just say thank you to yourself for that. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. If you liked it, hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, down below the video and let me know in the comment section below any yoga classes you would like to see on this channel, any yoga topics you would like me to discuss. I always love to hear from you, so definitely let me know in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, and I would love to have you as a subscriber and as a part of this growing community here on YouTube. For even more yoga resources from me, check out my website, ChriskaYoga.com, and don't forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for yoga motivation and inspiration behind the scenes of this YouTube channel and so much more. All of the links to everything that I mentioned and more are listed in the description box below. Thank you so much. See you next time.